I'm so excited. You have no idea. We're back on Today Food Loves Football. The divisional round of the NFL playoffs is here with a huge game between the Rams and the Eagles right here on NBC. Thank you, Uncle Al. Joining us with some game day dishes inspired by the teams, we've got the one and only chef, Sean Thompson. Chef, great to have you, man. Thank you so much for being here.
Blessed to be here. Thank you, Carson.
How's the restaurant doing?
Restaurant's busy. Restaurant's great.
From everybody.
Well, we have the best dry age program in the city. Everybody knows that.
Porterhouse Bar and Grill.
Okay, thank you.
Got to get down there to. And by the way, before we start cooking, I understand. Is it your mom's a teacher?
My mom is a teacher. Yes.
Is she watching right now?
Oh yeah, the whole school's watching.
We got to give him a shout out. What's the school? What's the whole thing?
Craig Elementary in Snellville, Georgia.
Okay, what's up?
Shout out to Miss Kathy Harrison.
Let's go. Here we go.
And got shout out my wife, my 2-year-old son, and my newborn baby.
Oh, he's had a newborn child.
Newborn.
Chef is on fire right now. It's all
I'm on fire. I'm all over the place.
Congratulations. Thank you for being here. So we're going to break down the chicken. What's the first thing we're doing?
All right, so obviously we're going to kind of strip everything down. We're talking tailgating food. We're talking game day food. We're talking about ingredients that everybody kind of has at their home so they can kind of whip something up together quick and easy. You know what I mean? So I don't know about you, but my wife always has a rotisserie chicken in the house. And there's so many different things you can do with it. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a hot chicken dip.
Yes, we are. How do you have to watch a YouTube video to break this thing down properly? Can you just kind of get in there?
You can kind of just get in there.
Okay,
I mean, I'll show you just kind of how to pull the breast out. You want to look for the breastbone first and just kind of cut along there.
Yeah.
And then pull that out. And then from there, you can kind of take.
Falls off.
Yeah, it just kind of falls right off because it's fully cooked. And then from there, you can kind of take some forks. You can kind of shred it off with a fork, or just by all means use your hands, pull it off. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Right.
All good. So we got a hot chicken dish here, or what?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
Meat and cheese.
Excuse me.
You're learning a valuable lesson eating on TV.
I was just mimicking you.
No, it's all right. Don't do that.
I know, right? All right, so.
Beer now.
All right, so. From there, we're going to make our blue cheese dressing. Our blue cheese dressing is going to be kind of the base for our hot chicken dip. All right, so we have
help you out.
Sour cream right here. Oh, my man.
Cheese going down.
Blue cheese crumbles.
You can do that. Was that
a little bit of buttermilk?
Buttermilk?
Yes, sir.
And a mayo of some sort?
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to whip that
Now,
all
one
together.
thing to kind of keep in mind, you want to kind of lightly whip it. Don't put it in a blender. Don't put it in a Vitamix because you still want it to be nice and chunky. You want those chunks of blue cheese in there.
All right. We got the blue cheese standing by. And
yes, we do.
Let's move on down.
We have some sharp cheddar cheese here. Now, I typically buy fresh cheese. I don't want to buy it shredded in the bag. You want it fresh. You want to grate it fresh right before you use it.
Okay.
Just for easy purposes, use a large die on your grater so it grates faster. And then from there, we're going to make our actual dip. So we have our blue cheese dressing that we already made.
Okay.
We have cream cheese here. We have our hot sauce. A little bit of salt.
Yep.
Just
more blue cheese.
Without salt, you have nothing. A little cracked pepper.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Have these last 2 weekends not been amazing?
I know.
With all the football on last weekend, the wild card weekend, the divisional weekend now.
That's all been
the
great.
food. I think about what am I going to put in the Traeger? What are we going to smoke? What sort of we got poppers here. I mean, this is exciting.
Right? This is good
chicken.
game day food. I promise you, you'll be a rock star at your house when you invite people.
All right, so we're going to whip that all together, and then what, you're going to put it in the skillet and bake it off? And
yes, we're going to put it in the skillet, bake it off 350 degrees, 20 to 25 minutes.
How's the
Did
dip,
you make
guys?
this ahead of time, chef, and then bake it off later?
Yeah, you prep it ahead of time, then bake it off straight in the oven. Now, I say 20, 25 minutes at the end of the day.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how your oven is calibrated at home.
Neither do I.
Just
That's good.
This one right here runs hot. I know that.
I bet it
I've used
does.
that one.
But just, you want to look for a nice golden brown color on top.
Come on down.
That, you're
I see a
probably
lot of chorizo.
That's Philly. Let's get to the Rams.
All right, so next we have some spicy chorizo smoked gouda jalapeno poppers.
All right.
We're going to start.
What is chorizo exactly?
Chorizo is a spicy Spanish sausage.
Sausage.
Now, if you live in New York, I'm sure you've had chorizo and taco from a food truck at,
Of course,
at one point or another, right? All right, so we got our spicy chorizo sausage. We're going to cook it in the pan at medium-high heat.
Oftentimes, if someone gets like a beef burrito and a pork burrito and a chorizo burrito and you have a bite of all three, you're like, oh, the chorizo, man.
That's
perfect.
Why would I mess with anything else?
Right?
It's like,
It's the best.
So chorizo's been made.
Chorizo's been made. I'm going to add scallions.
Yep.
1 egg.
Is that mozzarella?
That's our smoked Gouda cheese right there. So you get a lot of good smoky
More hot
flavor.
sauce.
A little hot sauce.
Yep.
A little sour cream.
Onion down. And more
Cream cheese.
Yeah. And
We're not on any kind of health kick up with it.
No.
Just so we're clear. Yeah.
Get a defibrillator.
That's so 2024.
So, exactly. New year, new me, right?
Now,
right,
I don't know anything about jalapenos. I go to the market and I see this. Is this hot? Is it not? Do I take the ribs out? Do I not? How do you do?
So, It is a hot pepper. I mean, depending on what your gauge is or what, you know.
You cleaned them up pretty good. So this is as mild as you can get these.
This is as mild as you can get those. So once you pull the ribs and you pull the seeds out,
and then you just fill them.
You have a better chance of it not being so spicy. Yeah, so you obviously just take a jalapeno, split it in half, spoon out the seeds in the ribs.
How long are we baking these for?
You're baking these for about 20 minutes in 350 degrees at well.
It's just that simple.
It's that simple, guys.
This is awesome.
Yep.
Rams, Eagles, Sean Thompson, thank you so much.
Craig Elementary.
Over at the spot today.com.
Craig Elementary.
Craig Elementary. Shout out. Go to the website today.com/food. Don't miss the Eagles playoffs Sunday. NBC and Peacock coverage starts at 2 Eastern. Is that Eagle okay?